MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the home opener of this new season between the Seattle Mariners and the Colorado Rockies. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Here's D. Gordon now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for Seattle, center fielder D. Gordon.
And we are underway tonight in Denver as the first pitch is looked at for ball one. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Blackman is under it. 1 away. Gene Segura standing in, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hit on the ground to third. And this throw almost took off on him, but a fine play to leave his feet at first and then come down on the bag to record the second out.
Nelson
now in the box, Nelson Cruz. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Desmond will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman.
And he takes ball one. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They come in after another good win last time out that ran their record to start the season to a perfect 5-0.
Look out. They're starting to put it together. When you get to this territory and you start moving into a week of solid baseball, that's a club starting to come together. And I'm looking at one right now.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Nolan
into the windup and the pitch. Nolan Arenado is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball one. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Well, now we're seeing the combination of the two-seamer and the cutter. That is a...
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. Here's Javier Baez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Javier Baez.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Healy is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. At the plate, Denard Span. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
The left fielder number
He's
5.
ready. Here's the first offering.
Denard Span.
And a ball 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And Span will watch another one miss. It's 2-0 now. 3-0 now. Ryan Healy is on deck. Liner towards second, but this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball one. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
On to first, and there were 2 down. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the... Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Right fielder.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Ian Desmond. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there, base hit. The throw to third. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Chris Iannetta. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch coming, here it is. That gets down, he's got himself a base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. Desmond is on his way home, and he will score as well. And they've pushed the lead up to 3-0 now. Digging in, Raimel Tapia.
Center fielder, Raimel.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Now for Iannetta, he picks up double number 2 on the year. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He beat it out. That was a big-time stab. There was just too much speed getting down the line.
Number 49.
First pitch of the at-bat. Number 49 started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look.
And this one gets away. Throw goes over to third. The tag, and he is out. And he's safe. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Popped up, calling for it. Healy, 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues. Tapia rounds third and is digging for the plate. Throw won't get him. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Looking to minimize the damage here. Ball 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gordon is in pursuit, and that retires the side. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Into the windup and the pitch. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners. He'll get it into second. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here now is Mike Zunino. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Line toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. The pitcher, Wade LeBlanc, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball one. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Arenado will look this one in, and that's out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, D. Gordon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Blackman is under it, and the inning is over. Here's Nolan Arenado. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Third baseman.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. The 0-2 delivery. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Javier Baez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Cruz, and that's the second out of the inning. Striding in once again, Carlos Gonzalez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
This is a big out for his confidence. Look, he struggled early. He's got 2 outs right now.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Digging in, Gene Segura. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Grounded back up the middle. Baez ranging to his right. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Here's Nelson Cruz now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Tapia is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Ready for another chance. Denard Span. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now pitch on the way. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Around first is Span on his way to second now. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Standing in, Ryan Peely. And now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends. So digging in now, Ian Desmond. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. He cashed in with a 2-run double his first trip to the plate. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Desmond rounds the corner and is headed home. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. At the plate, Raimel Tapia. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Gordon ranging forward. 1 out. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base. Stepping up now, number 49. He popped out in his first trip. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
He's really struggling in this game, Matt. But you know what? It hasn't been the first pitch strike. He's throwing 60% of the time a first pitch strike to hitters. It just hasn't been good stuff that he's throwing up there.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 9.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Gordon sprinting after it. He makes the play, and that'll end. Now at the plate, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Mariners, third baseman, Kyle
into the windup
Seager.
And the pitch. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. And the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Tapia. And that's the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with one away. And set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. This is lifted out to left. Blackman will put this one away, and that's out number 2. Here now is Mike Zunino. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
And the throw from shallow right in time. Here's Charlie Blackman now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Left fielder, Charlie.
And that misses for ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one. But the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch. Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's Nolan Arenado. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Shot back up the middle. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Here's Javier Baez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. Digging in once again, Carlos Gonzalez. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's a look over to first. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Got him swinging, and that will end the. Ready for another chance?
Leading off for the Mariners, catcher Wade LeBlanc.
Dan Vogelbach will grab a bat and lead. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Center fielder,
here's D. Gordon now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Now the 1-2 home to Gordon. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this one will be out of play off to the left.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Lifted into center field. Moving under it, Tapia makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number
Digging
2.
in to try it again,
Shortstop,
Gene Segura. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens.
A swing and a miss. That retires the Dan Altavia will come on in.
Now pitching for the Mariners.
Digging in and looking for
Number
more.
53.
Ian Desmond. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And the changeup is way low that time. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Ian Desmond becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Chris Iannetta is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Center fielder, Raimel Tapia.
Fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Now in the box. Nelson Cruz.
Right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He's really done a remarkable job considering the fact that he's thrown first pitch strike to less than half the guys in the lineup. He's under 50% right now, and that's usually not a recipe for success.
Changed up on him here, and this is grounded to short. Baez has it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The left fielder, number 5.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Denard Span, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy.
25.
He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Drilled on the ground to short. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Your attention, please. Now
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Done.
From the stretch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Runners are at first and second with one away. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Now
digging in once again.
Second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it. Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to first to be in time, and the Mariner rally gets turned away. Striding in, Mike Dunn. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Gerardo Parra is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Grounded to first. Healy scoops it up, and he is out on the tag. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And another foul ball. 4 runs, 9 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder
Charlie Blackmon is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
That was a good swing right there. Might be.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nolan Arenado. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Bouncer down the line. That's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
The 0-2 once more. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Adam Ottavino has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 0.
Here now is Mike Zunino. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. And that misses 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. At the plate, Dan Altavilla. Mitch Hennigan will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Mitch Hennigan.
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And there's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2. Ready for another shot now. D. Gordon. He flew out in his last at bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Baez fields it cleanly, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Number 2.
So digging in now, Gene Segura. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Gonzalez coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Here's Nelson Cruz now, looking for a 3rd straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy under wraps in this one. No hit.
And this is low, but Ionetta is able to prevent it from getting away. And he will beat the tag, safe at the plate. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And he got him. James Pazos is on to pitch out.
Now pitching for the Mariners.
Ready once again, Javier Baez. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Cruz on the move, but this will wind up being a foul ball. And he'll step out for a moment to reassess things here on an 0-2 count. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Ready with another 0-2. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 home.
Swing and a pop-up behind home plate, and that'll get out of play and into the VIP seats.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Right fielder.
He's set. Here it comes. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 0-1. Here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. Span is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Ian Desmond is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Gordon going back on it at the track, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Desmond takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he is into third with a triple. His 3rd hit of the night.
Up next for Colorado.
Striding in once again, Chris Ionetta. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 6-1.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Raimel Tapia trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. This one's flared out toward left. Span is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So striding forward now, Denard Span. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. This is line to left. And Span is aboard. It's a base hit. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. 1 there. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
The batter.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Woohoo! Did you see that swing? He threw it right by him. I tell you what, this is the alpha male battle. I wouldn't be surprised to see another fastball right here. Well, that's 2 impressive fastballs. 2 mid-90s fastballs just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Kyle Seager He's retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. Baez is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is. Chris Iannetta. Strike oppose. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he was a big factor in this one, guys. He swung himself into a 3-hit ball game, so he was seeing the ball really well and put some good swings on it, too.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rockies. 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Mariners, 1 run, 7 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 50,445. The Rockies thank you for joining us here tonight. And as you exit Coors Field, we remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the home opener of this new season between the Washington Nationals and the Colorado Rockies. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Shortstop, number 7.
And we are underway tonight in Denver as the first pitch is looked at for ball 1. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, we're watching a team that won last game, put them at 500. Now, they're not where they want to be, and they're still several games back in the division. But you just keep pushing one day at a time, and you never know if you might be able to gain some ground.
There to take it is Desmond, and that's the first out.
In the second,
digging in, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto.
Into the windup and the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And he misses again, 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air.
Waiting on it is Tapia.
Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Bryce Harper now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Harper.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Batting fourth.
Stepping into the box, Anthony Rendon. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And that's in there for strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Popped high in the air. LeMahieu is there for it. And that ends the inning. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Squared that one up just a little late. Harold, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff. I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Charlie Blackmon.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Charlie Blackmon swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Got him. Here's Nolan Arenado. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
Nolan Arenado.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Harper racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Coming to the plate now, Javier Baez. And now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Arenado rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score as the Rockies stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead. So stepping in, Carlos Gonzalez. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 0-2 pitch. And now a stoppage here as a balk has been called. And that very well may be the direct result of having to worry about a fast man at first. And now time granted here as they'll step out to rethink things down 0-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to.
Now to the plate, Michael Taylor. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Center fielder Michael Taylor.
Tap down the line, but it's foul, strike 1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Count.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Standing in, Wilmer Defoe. He'll swing it from the left side right here. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. In there, a base hit. Here's Mark Reynolds. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away.
Mark Reynolds.
Ball 1.
Oh, that's in.
The 1-0 delivery. Hard hit ball to second. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. And on the play, the tying run scores, but of course we're wondering how he's doing on the mound after taking a real shot. The pitcher, Gio Gonzalez, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose this.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Reynolds rounds the corner and is headed home. And that'll score the run from second as they jump in front now 2-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Trey Turner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And this ball's going to get down, and it should plate a couple. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead. Striding in once again, Juan Soto. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The 0-1 delivery. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit, and the runner from third crosses the plate, and the second run is in. It's now a 5-1 game.
Now batting.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. Now the 0-1. Fouled straight back. Runners on first with 1 down. This is hit the other way out toward left field. After it is Blackman, and he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. In now is Anthony Rendon. He popped out in his first trip.
Rendon.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit ball to short. There's Baez. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will. Coming to the plate now, Ian Desmond. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
First baseman.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes this the other way to right, but this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Catcher.
Stepping into the box, Chris Iannetta. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Now at the plate, Raimel Tapia. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Now I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline, so if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Hot shot on the ground to short, and a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. Ready now, John Gray, and he may instead be asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach the situation with 1 away. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, DJ LeMahieu. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball, ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. 3-1. Here it is. Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's got a great opportunity here to get his club right back into the ballgame with 3 men on.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1. He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
And that is through into center field, a base hit. 1 run scores. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 5-3 ball game.
Number 28.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Nolan Arenado. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And that's through into center field, base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. Ready for another chance? Javier Baez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Now another 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in now, Michael Taylor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder, Michael Taylor.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Gonzalez on the run, but this will land out there just foul. The windup and the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Line to the right side, and that'll get down out there for extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second, and he will make it into second with a 2-base hit here to begin the 3rd. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilmer Defoe. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way, and he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Therefore, it is Baez, and he's got it for the first out. Digging in, Mark Reynolds. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Hard ground ball to third. Arenado has it. On to first as Reynolds is a ground out victim here. 2 away. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now.
Now batting. Catcher, Matt Wieters.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Very high, 2-1.
And here he is in the 3rd inning. Trouble again. He's just not able to find that comfort zone out there.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. That's lifted the other way out to left. Blackmon is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. In now, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Now at the plate, Ian Desmond. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
First baseman, Ian Desmond.
Drilled to first. The tag, and he is out. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Line toward right center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Up next for Colorado.
Stepping in, Raimel Tapia. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Defoe scoops it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Gio Gonzalez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Gio Gonzalez.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? LeMahieu will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
The batter, number 7.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And now a pitch on the way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. This one's blooped out toward right center field. LeMahieu ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more. Juan Soto. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hit hard on the ground to second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So Bryce Harper will get a chance to hit here this inning following the base hit. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Here's Bryce Harper now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Bryce Harper.
First pitch on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. From the stretch. 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Line towards center field. And he will get there, as he had to cover a lot of ground to make. At the plate, John Gray. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Pitcher, John Gray.
On the ground up the middle. Turner has it. And he's retired here, 1 away. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
LeMahieu.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. Reynolds gloves it, and he is out on the tag. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Line toward the alley in left center. Here's Nolan Arenado. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. Blackmon is on his way home. The runner scores from second, and he will pull into second with an RBI double. Here's Javier Baez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Gonzalez comes set. First pitch on the way. He goes the other way, as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And the Rockies just keep right on rolling, as this ought to be extra bases again. In to score, the runner from second. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And no advance. It's ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 7 runs, 10 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And he couldn't pull that one back, as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. From the belt, the pitch. Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
Well, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big league.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. In now is Anthony Rendon. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Third baseman, number 6.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Rendon.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Nope.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And there to put it away is Gonzalez, and there's your first out. Now at the plate, Michael Taylor. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. So striding in, Wilmer Defoe, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for a hit. He was in a position to wait for his pitch on 2-0, and he got it to keep the inning hot. Here's Mark Reynolds. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Mark
from the belt, the pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Boy, he's struggling here in the 5th inning. You know what? You got to finish that 5th inning to get that win in the win column. He's got 2 outs, so this is a big battle right here for him to get that next out.
Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. He's set. Here's the 3-1. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Tapia. And that retires the side. Digging in once again, Ian Desmond. He'll lead things off as we begin. In the home 5th.
First baseman, Ian Desmond.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And the pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Heading for second is Desmond. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Ready once again, Chris Iannetta. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Iannetta.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And he's safe. Digging in, Raimel Tapia. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
He's really struggling in this game, Matt. But you know what? It hasn't been the first pitch strike. He's throwing 60% of the time the first pitch strike to hitters. It just hasn't been good stuff that he's throwing up there.
So coming to the plate, John Gray. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Ready for another shot now. DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. David Dahl will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 33.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low apparently. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up the tag, and he is out. On to Reynolds, and they turn it a double play. Scott Ober takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Two and one. The 2-1 on its way. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. So it's ball 4. Adam Eaton.
Pinch hitting for the pitcher Gonzalez. Number 2, Adam Eaton.
Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. LeMahieu. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Ready for another chance. Trey Turner is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Left fielder, Juan Soto.
Hit hard to short. Baez fields it cleanly. Over to LeMahieu covering at the bag, and that ends the... Justin Miller enters to do the pitch.
Now pitching for Washington.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. 60. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Rendon will back up and put this one away just past the dugout for the first out.
The batter, number 28.
Here's Nolan Arenado. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Here's Javier Baez. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple.
Javier Baez.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. A line shot to third base, and the runner gets back. No double play. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 2 out with the man at first. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Soto going back on it to the track. Gone! Trying to pick things up where we left off. Ian Desmond. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs, he blew right by him. I would have.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play. Here's Bryce Harper now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Line drive to center field. Tapia is there, and he has it for the first out. Ready once again, Anthony Rendon. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
I got the count 0-2.
A pause and the 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Michael Taylor is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Tapia is there, and he'll make the... Digging in once again, Chris Iannetta is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harper has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for Colorado.
Striding in once again, Raimel Tapia. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Striding into the box, Scott Oberg. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Gerardo Parra will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he'll step on the... Sun Hwan-Oh has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Wilmer Defoe will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Cue shot here out toward short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Ready for another shot now, Mark Reynolds. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
The 2-0 on the way. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
You know, it's so hard to get around on a pitch like that, particularly when it's up and in on your hands like that. I call that Black & Decker ball. It's going to break a lot of bats.
But right at the shortstop for the second out.
Catcher, Matt Wieters.
Here's the pitch. Matt Wieters started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. This one's flared toward left center. Coming in is Tapia, but he won't get there. It falls in. Now at the plate, Justin Miller. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the Howie Kendrick will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 7.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trey Turner. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Swinging a soft liner, but little trouble handling this one down there at third. Matt Grace is on to pitch out of
now pitching for Washington.
So riding in. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the bleachers and out of here. Digging in to try it again, Charlie Blackmon. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Rendon is there for it. 1 away. Stepping into the box, Nolan Arenado. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here. From the stretch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Ready with another 2-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Into the box now, Javier Baez. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Carlos Gonzalez checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0.
Looked like he's trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
And Gonzalez lays off as he goes to 2-1 now.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. Ready now, Juan Soto. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Fly ball to straightaway left. After it is Blackmon. 1 out. So digging in now, Bryce Harper. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Here comes the 1-0. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
In now is Anthony Rendon, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. LeMahieu. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Up next for Washington.
At the plate, Michael Taylor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Adam Ottavino gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Coming in is Blackman. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Throw won't get him. Here's Mark Reynolds. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
He's got a good fastball, Matt, and you can clearly see this situation. He's in a little bit of a jam, but he's going right to his bread and butter. Here comes my heater. I dare you to hit it.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll make the catch to put an end to this one. And the Rockies have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.